Other news now, it's being called a nationwide day of defiance. Millions of Americans over the weekend taking to the streets for those No Kings protests.
Organizers say it was in support of protecting democracy and immigrant rights. More than a dozen were held across the area. Sophia Szabo is live in studio showing us the local demonstrations and the response.
Well, the timing of these protests is interesting. While some people were attending this large-scale military parade in Washington, D.C., celebrating the Army's 250th birthday, thousands were here in Providence gathering to protest recent actions by the Trump administration.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Those are the chants that took over Smith Street Saturday. Demonstrators surrounding the Rhode Island State House protesting what they call corruption in the federal government. At one point, they took their message to the street, marching around the Capitol. At the same time that was happening, hundreds more gathered at India Point Park for a similar rally. While protesters we spoke to say the turnout gives them a glimmer of hope, Joe Powers with the Rhode Island GOP says it's, quote, extra noise.
The government's being run the way the government's always been run, and they're just trying to shine a spotlight onto something that's not really actually there.
There are things happening in this country that should never happen anywhere, and especially in the United States, where we're supposed to be the land of the free, and you should be able to pursue your life and your liberty without consequence.
Well, several other protests were held in New Bedford, Block Island, Seekonk, and other cities and towns in our area. Nationally, organizers say demonstrations were held everywhere except for D.C. to show, quote, the real power isn't staged in Washington. Reporting live this morning, Sophia Szabo, 12 News.